Folks, this is now an Elden Ring podcast.
Yeah, man, that's what we've been doing. We've had a pretty depressing heat wave up here in the Northeast. And actually, I don't know what it's like for you, but today it has finally broken. It's like 70 degrees outside and like overcast.
It's definitely warmer than that here still in Providence.
Yeah.
Well, I guess right now it's not too bad. Right now it looks like it's upper 70s. It will get into like the mid 80s today. But yeah, there was like wicked thunderstorms last night. That finally broke the heat, and it looks like there's going to be some thunderstorms again tonight. But then just back up to like 90 degrees tomorrow. So.
Yeah, we were initially thinking that this week was going to be just cooler in general, but I think now it's just going to be today because the forecast says tomorrow we're back up to 90.
Yep.
Still humid and rainy and full of thunderstorms.
Oh my god, dude! Last night before the thunderstorms, it was just like
soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We've been living. So the reason that I even bring it up is that we now live in a tropical climate. Which is for no reason. Everything's fine, nothing to worry about. But we now live in a tropical climate where all it does is either be 100 degrees and humid, or rain like it's never rained
like
before.
Torrential.
Which is cool. I mean, I think it'll be nice to slowly start to see our shitty northeastern ecosystem become sort of like a tropical Caribbean vibe, and maybe when the Gulf Stream shifts and all the fish die, but at least we'll have some tropical beaches. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, no more tuna. I hope that you don't.
Yeah. No more crabs. No more crabs. No more lobster. Yeah.
But
start. Yeah. Let me tell you,
resorts.
if you're into crab and lobster, eat those shits now while you still can.
Yeah. Eat your crabs and lobster now. But. The flip side to that, so my office has been uninhabitable. I've got this one, it's upstairs. I've got this one little AC that's just barely putting around. So I moved my TV downstairs, and I've just been playing Elden Ring for, oh God, I don't know. Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. And Evan's been doing the same. And everybody's back into it because this DLC's dropping, or just dropped. Yeah. At the time of this recording, it just came out. And folks, I'll tell you what, if you've not embarked on the quest for the Erd Tree yet in your life, you should.
Yeah, Lord forgive me, but it's time to go back to the Erd Tree.
I'm not even a Souls guy. I love this game. I think it's so good. And I'm playing like a totally silly... just a Unga Bunga type dude who just hit stuff real hard.
Yep.
And it's been a treasure. It's been a treat.
Yep.
If you live in this house with me, you have heard me say the meanest things to the most digital of boys. I talk so much. Do you talk shit while you play Elden Ring?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I will.
Dude, I am constantly... It's like the only other time that I can think of in my life that I'm like this verbosely dog shit is like driving, like in Boston traffic, where I have like a running dialogue of just like, oh, nice move, you fucking moron. Like just talking to people about what pieces of shit they are. That's like what I'm like in Elden Ring. It's just a lot of like, you stupid bitch. I've probably said stupid bitch more times in the last 48 hours.
Much like I wag my finger at bad drivers, I wag my finger at characters in Elden Ring who try to step to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So they've nerfed a lot of stuff. So when I first played, it was all about like the Dex bleed build, which I guess is still pretty viable in PvE, but not so much in PvP anymore. Mm-hmm. And now it's all about big boy strength builds and intelligence builds, like magic based builds. So cool, which is cool. But I will say, when I first got the game, it was still Bleed Samurai time, and I I never beat the game, I'll admit, but I got pretty close to end game. I was in like crumbling Farum Azula and like had gotten to the Halig tree and all this stuff. Kind of gave up after like 70 hours and it had just hit a roadblock and like was just not able to cut it. But now like, dude, I figured it out. I've got 32 hours.
Okay.
And my character is level 79. and I have not yet met an enemy of any sort that I can't just paste.
Yeah.
Like, just turn to a film with a couple of swing. Like, bosses, and I'm at basically where I should be. Like, I'm about to fight Radon. Maybe I'm a little over-leveled for that. I don't know, because I've been doing everything. But, like, I'm about to fight Radon, and overworld bosses, dungeon bosses, just 3-4 hits, done. Like, everything.
Damn.
And it's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, no, I've only played like 14 hours. But yeah, I've also just been exploring like Limgrave and a little bit of the Weeping Peninsula, so I'm still not really that far into it. But
yeah, man.
Yep. It's also doing the big boy one with this Zweihander.
Are you doing a shield on the Zweihander?
Yeah.
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 So great. Regular greatswords are cool because you can, when you're playing a strength build, you can just do that. And I've also been leveling up the dismounter, which is like the Kaiden sellsword sword. Yeah. Just because from what I hear, it's like you can put a lot of different ashes on it. But I also have the Bloodhound Fang, which it's probably not going to be super viable for me for too much longer because you have to like level dex to get the best out of it. But which I'm just not doing. But I did just switch to it to take down. There's like this big rotted Crimson Rot Dragon. And I tried it a couple times, and it was just not cutting it with my colossal sword, and so I fucking switched to the thing because all the little messages said like try bleed. So I was like, all right, dude, 3 minutes, just fucking murked his ass. It was depressing. Yeah.
Now, are you using the Claw Talisman to do like jump attacks?
I don't even have it yet. I haven't even found it.
Oh, it's in Stormvale.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I have it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to like explore. I found it the first time I did the playthrough. I haven't done it this time, but I'm about to look for it today. If I remember correctly, you just have to like futz around on the rooftops for a bit, and eventually you get to like like a Warhawk's nest or something like that, and it's up there.
Yeah, I found the. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look.
Yeah, and then it ups your jump attack damage by like 15%.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Which mine is already pretty substantial. Well, the thing about that, too, is with the colossal swords, the poise damage you do is absurd, and jumping heavy attacks do wild poise damage. So I'm staggering everything. Yeah. Everything is just getting staggered. And, it's crazy. I was not prepared for how different it would feel to run around with, like, because I'm using the gut sword, I would not be. I was not.
Are you two-handing it or one-handing?
Two-handing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no shield, no need. Like I literally just like I've got my dexterity, not my dexterity, my what's it called? Whatever governs your ability to like roll your stamina. Yeah. Whatever stat governs your stamina. I've got that up in like the low 20s, like just enough where I can roll as much as I need to, and without a shield, I can still support a medium build. So I'm just no one's hitting me. I'm just fucking I'm just hitting them. It's so fun, dude. It's so much fun. Yep. We're not really an Elden Ring podcast now though, guys. Yeah. But I will say it's just been so fucking hot that this is the first day that I've felt like I could literally sit here and do this.
Yeah. Yeah, because his like little attic where Cam records in gets to like 100 degrees very quickly.
Oh my god, it's so old up here. So it's just drafty. So in the winter it's freezing, which whatever, I can turn the heat on. But in the summer it's like this little AC, and I can't run the AC while I'm recording. And as soon as I turn it off,
the little in the background.
It's fucking horrible. Yep. So here we are. We're recording. I haven't finished my research for my episode because I haven't been on my computer because I don't want to kill myself. Yep. But yeah, you said you had something you wanted to talk about. But
we have a few things that we can talk about. But there is one story. A very, very left unread story that came out recently, which I feel like I guess it hasn't been that long. Like we've had a few of those lately, but this is a very, very left unread story, which I guess we can get to after the intro. Do you like baseball? Do you like Killers for Hire? Do you like obscure like blood feuds between two local boutique fashion clothiers? Well, then do I have the story for you.
Well, wait. No, I don't like any of that stuff.
I like all of these things.
Okay.
I love blood feuds. I love baseball. And, we've just so happened to talk about multiple Killers for Hire on this podcast before. Including that one, what was that, like a year or so ago, about that fucking Air Force intelligence kid from like somewhere in the South, I forget, Tennessee or something.
Oh yeah.
Signed up for a fake website about looking for Killers for Hire, and the guy who ran the website was like, I guess I have to report this to the FBI.
Yeah.
And this kid kept like trying to apply.
Yeah, it was like a joke site, right?
Yeah, and he was like sending in his resume. At one point even said he in his cover letter said, "Put me in, coach." And
That's right. He wanted to be a killer for hire.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember now. Yes. And the guy who ran the site was like, "Look, like, I'm gonna have to call the cops on this one." I think.
He was like, "I've had this site for years, and it's just like a joke site. Nobody's ever actually applied, but this like 21-year-old kid who's in like the Air National Guard just applied." So yeah. Anyway,
well, first of all, can you imagine you're in the market for an assassin?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, you could choose, this guy goes by Bloodhawk. You could choose him. And it's like, well, what are his credentials? If I hear Air National Guard, I'm moving on. Like, who else do you have? Because I'm not sure that's
I'll say
my
no
guy.
to Bloodhawk here, yeah.
Is there like just a guy named Tony or something who's, I don't know, like, willing to get the job done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your real lunch pail assassin, 9 to 5 kind of guy.
Yeah, treats it like a job. I don't want someone who's into it like this fucking weirdo.
I don't want some guy who's getting hard to the thought of this. Just a guy who's he's just gonna put in his hours. He's gonna take his lunch breaks. You know what I mean?
But I mean, just because I want her dead doesn't mean she's not still my wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't want to embarrass her by getting this.
I'm not trying to fetishize it. I just
by getting this nub to do it. Anyway, so this story initially broke in the Daily Mail, which I know, Daily Mail, but it did start getting reported in other places after this. So, I don't even really know how, like, I'll just get into this. The title of this article in the Daily Mail, this came out earlier this month. Unmasked, the hit woman in the hijab. On the run American whose double life as an assassin for hire was exposed after jammed gun saw her botch a contract killing in Birmingham. So this is in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to send you this link because you need to look at the pictures of this woman. Like, this is a very specific type of woman.
Are you sending me this link on Skype? Or
yes, I'm going to, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Here you go. This is a very, very particular type of woman.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, scroll down, like, dude, there's one picture of her in a car, and it's like, dude, imagine this is the last thing you see before you fade to black.
Oh, God. And she used to pretend... That's so odd.
Dude, yeah. So, all right, so, for the listeners, I'm just gonna start...
She was a hit woman?
So, we'll get into it. So I'm just gonna start reading from this article. All right. These are the first pictures of the seemingly unassuming American tourist whose secret life as an alleged assassin for hire was exposed after a jammed gun saw her botch a contract killing in Birmingham. Amy Betro, 44, flew from her native Milwaukee to kill boutique clothing store owner Sikander Ali on the orders of rival Muhammad Aslam, 56, and his son, Muhammad Nazir, 30. A trial in the UK heard how the hit woman, who worked as an administrator for the Milwaukee Brewers baseball team, disguised herself in a hijab before trying to gun Ali down outside a house in Accox Green, Birmingham on September 7th, 2019. She fled the scene when her gun jammed, but later returned in a taxi and fired 3 shots at the property before texting their principal target, Mr. Ali's father Aslat Mahmoud, "Stop playing hide and seek," and "Where are you hiding?" Betro, who studied early childhood education at a local college in Milwaukee, flew back to the U.S. 2 days later after the failed contract killing, and today, West Midlands police said efforts to find her continue. There is no suggestion Betro stands accused of any other attempted hits. So this story, this happened years ago.
This is her first attempt.
Yes, yeah, exactly. This woman was trying to get into the game of contract killing. She takes this deal between rival boutique clothiers in Birmingham, UK.
This dude was trying to kill another guy who makes clothes.
So what it turns out is these dudes had like basically a blood feud, and had like been like an increasing beef between the two of them, with like included like fucking up each other's stores and shit. And so like this is just like a brewing blood feud between these guys, and then one of them hires this fucking discount contract killer from America. She is somehow able to, get a gun in the UK. From what I understand, it's pretty tough to get a firearm there. So she's got some kind of connections, right? So she takes this contract. Apparently, before fucking like she tries multiple times to like kill him, including at one point trying to ram him with a car that she rented. And so she's like, at one point earlier in the story, is just like goes up to him on the street and is like trying to ram her. Yeah, here it is. This is later in the article. While in Derby in the UK, she allegedly made an insurance claim, claiming she had suffered a blown out tire on a rental car before smashing into 2 stationary vehicles, one of which was owned by Aslam. So initially her hit was, trying to just like get into a car crash with him. And that doesn't work. She fucking files the insurance claim with like her real name, right? And like rented the car with her real name. Then later tries to assassinate him again with a gun and is like firing it into his house and texting him like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here. Why the fuck you hiding?" And the guy has no idea who she is because he doesn't know. A hit has been taken out on him, and he's just like, "Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? Why are you attacking me?" And then she eventually is able to flee back to the U.S., and it takes them this long to determine that she was the person hired to carry out this hit. Because, like, the guy who ordered the hit is in jail. Like, he's in prison. Like, he already stood trial.
So odd, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so before the failed assassination, Betro texted Mr. Mahmoud to ask about buying a Volkswagen Golf from him. Yeah. She then sent further messages saying, "Who is it, your family or you? And pick one," as she told the target to meet her at an Asda. So she's like texting this guy that she's supposed to kill.
Yeah.
All of these like weird like texts, and like he has no idea what it is because like he didn't fucking order the hit against himself. But she just like keeps texting the dude. And then so she's like creating this whole paper trail while she's in the UK too, including ordering takeaway from Deliveroo, which I had never heard of Deliveroo before, and I'm amazed is not an Australian delivery service, but actually a British one.
a kangaroo themed.
Yeah, it does appear to have something that looks like a kangaroo as its like icon.
Yeah, that's a kangaroo.
Yeah, sure. But this is not an Australian delivery service. It's actually not even available in Australia, although it used to be. So very
well.
strange.
There, it probably was cutting in on the actual kangaroo delivery service industry.
Yeah.
And somebody had to hire a contractor.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing there's like a million local places in different parts of Australia named
Maybe.
Yeah, like each city has its own Deliveroo.
Yeah. That's actually just what they call the mayor of a city in Australia,
Yeah.
or the head postman.
Yeah, yeah. The Postmaster General, yeah.
Postmaster General, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So this lady, I mean, to look at her, she looks like every, like, you know, local MLM, like, single mom in your town who, like, maybe went to high school with your older sister, and, like, she just, it's hilarious.
Still a massive Godsmack fan to this day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely has like a really stretched and faded lower back tattoo of like a tribal butterfly or something. Like, yeah, it's a very specific vibe. Tongue piercing for sure.
Yeah, yeah. With the picture, gotta take the picture, sticking the tongue out to show it. Yeah. With this like sparkling effect. From
heavily filtered.
Yeah,
she's not looking like she looks in that picture. It's a tougher look than that for sure.
Yeah, yep.
But anyway, whatever. Hey, it's crazy that she thought she could be a hitman.
Yeah,
and I'm glad she didn't get away with it.
Yeah, dude, that one picture of her rolling up in the car with that like smile on her face.
That's what I have up on my screen right now, dude.
Imagine that's the last. That smile right there is the last thing you see,
dude.
Before you just get tapped up.
Here's the thing: if she actually had the sauce, if she was good at it, it would be a great. It would be so disarming, right?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't expect this woman to. She might start a fight with you on Facebook or something, but like, she's not going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like she had the skills to match the look. So it's unfortunately.
Yeah.
Miss Betro, you are this week's goose.
Yeah, the goose of the week for sure, yeah.
Although maybe it's this father-son duo who tried to hire her. Because their mugshots are somebody rocked their shit. It must have been the cops before they got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they both got their shit fucking handed to them. And honestly, you know, there's a moral in the story. If you're gonna hire somebody to take out your hated rival, don't go for that's when you should be spending your money.
Yeah. I mean, this whole thing sounds like the plot to some sort of weird, like an HBO show or something. Like,
this
all
is
of her
like
attempts were so bungled. Like, even down to like she had him dead to rights.
Yeah, and the gun jam. No, this is like a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if this hasn't been optioned for a movie, you know, because this would make a great flick, like a dark comedy about some like suburban fucking MLM hun who decides she wants to kill people for a living, but like sucks at it.
Yeah, I mean, this is very burn after reading coded.
What did we learn, Palmer?
I don't know, sir.
I don't fucking know either. I guess we learned not to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucked if I know what we did.
Yes, sir. It's hard to say.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This whole story. Yeah.
Well, yeah, shit, that's bonkers.
Dude, yeah, and like they're like further in the story too. Like she's creating this massive paper trail the whole time.
Yeah,
like
well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what's with all the text messages and shit? Like,
and she's taking a taxi to the house and then going to a McDonald's. And like
everybody knows if you're gonna be a hitman, bring your own lunch, dude.
Yeah,
pack a lunch.
I mean, dude, Deliveroo is like an app delivery service.
Yeah, use Deliveroo.
Don't use Deliveroo.
No, use Deliveroo.
Okay, yeah. But, like, so it's just like, how did it take so long for them to figure... I mean, I guess maybe you see her, it's like, all right, it can't be this woman who is the person. But, like, she's got, like, this whole paper trail around the area at the time of the killings and then immediately leaves.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Here's another text that Betro sent to Aslat Mahmoud saying... You want to rip me off? You want to be a drugs kingpin? Go look at your house. I will show you. Watch your back. I will be shedding blood soon.
Dude. it's like movie villain shit.
You want to be a drugs kingpin? The father replied, "What are you talking about? I'm a family man. I have never sold drugs in my life." So like I'm.
Do
So
you think
like
maybe these guys like told her that he was a drug dealer?
yes.
So that she would like be more, instead of being like, yeah, he makes ties and shit. And we also
There's
tailor
only enough
suits,
room in this
so-
town for one high-end boutique clothier.
Right, dude. Yeah, in
yeah.
like a major metropolitan city.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the guys who hired her, like, there was like pretty quickly an investigation went down. Those two guys went to jail, but like this woman, she was able to just get away with it for years.
Yeah.
However, there was a tip-off received by police that guns had apparently been sent by Betro from Illinois. So she had guns shipped to the UK in order to. I'm not really sure how you get through. Like,
maybe if they're not like on you, there's some legal avenue to do it, or she had hid them in a box full of fucking, I don't know,
Godsmack CDs.
Godsmack CDs. Something else that would throw off the scanner. Like, okay, this lady loves Godsmack.
No. All right. Big Three Doors Down fan. Okay.
Yeah. 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stained, dude.
Oh, it's been a while since I've listened to Stained.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we got this woman working for the Milwaukee Brewers as an administrator. Tried to moonlight as a hit woman, and she kind of got caught lacking a little bit there.
Yeah, dude.
Gun jammed. She also, as it says, she was like went up to the house in a hijab and just tried to spray him, but gun
Like,
jammed.
I don't think he'll never suspect if I'm also look like I'm also Muslim. Like, it's a stranger with a gun.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Very odd.
Yeah. It's down. I bring me some backwoods up out of home and a cup of ice. And some rubber bands up out there too, homie. Yeah. It's 3 p.m. 80 degrees outside. I'm in something to go real fast sitting outside the corner store. 6-figure car ain't got no business in this area.
If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking nutter.
Damn.
We trapped together, then that's my motherfucking brother.
That's my dog.
I pay her bills and buy designer, but I don't love
Hey,
her.
what you need, little mama?
She just play a part when it's time to smuggle.
Hey, you ready?
I pull up, pick up that bag and burn rubber. I got a sweet tooth, but I stay away from suckers.
For real though.
Nobu and Malibu was my last supper.
We eating good.
I fucked her in rush hour traffic, Chris Tucker. Everybody screaming, gang, gang, gang. The folks come and get you, you gon' tell on the whole gang.
Gang.
She said, can she fuck me with my diamond chain? If I ain't in the bank, then I'm on the plane.
Hey.
About to go get some money or go spend some money. They stopped me in the airport, had too many binges on me. They don't want you to live, they don't want you to ball. Them pussy smile in your face, yeah, then they pray for you to fall. Hey, young nigga, stay focused, but I really wanna crash. Think about where you at, then think about your past. Yeah, I really came from shit, but I won't change for shit. My bitch say I'm stuck in my ways, my wrist say I've been getting paid. 100 shots, 100 shots. Me and my niggas pull up in 100 drops. My role model used to get 100 blocks. Street niggas in a tuxedo, we the mob. She looked at my watch too long, now she see stars. I got so high last night, I did a show on Mars. Yo, bitch ate my dick, I caught her on them bars. My pinky ring, extra large. Phones all in the garage. Remember my first Menard? Yeah, Toy and Britney. I'm shopping for diamonds at Tiffany's. Now I don't got no sympathy. She blew my whistle like a referee. Broke black nigga, remember me? Until I found out that recipe. Started getting about 10 a week. Finger on the trigger when I sleep. Yeah, nigga, I'd rather you than me. Backseat smoking good weed. 100 shots. 100 shots. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 trap if you don't shop.
Get out, bro.
Before you come through that back door, you better knock.
Get the dope.
They been waiting on this gangster shit to drop.
Bulletproof.
Even them fuck niggas that wish I could be stopped.
Hey, hey.
How many dicks you suck to get that couple million? Self-made millionaire, oh what a feeling.
Yeah.
My niggas came from dealing. Fuck nigga, get out your feelings. Your bitch got me sexual healing. Guess who just walked in the building? Came out with 6 bitches. My uncle said that's pimpin'. My diamonds always hitting. You looking for your bitch, she with me, nigga, she ain't missing. I told you fuck niggas stay out my way, but you didn't listen.
Stupid ass niggas.
Big rock
Hey.
in my watch. And we put extensions in all of the Glock. 100 shots. 100 shots. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? Yeah. Stop. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots?
That's a hell of a story, man. I don't know how I'm going to follow that up. Because I don't know anything like that.
Yeah.
I just don't read about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Violence.
I just don't. Yeah. I'm just not into that kind of thing.
It's not my thing, really. I just like happy stories. Why can't there be like more happy stories on the news? Squirrel goes water skiing. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the kind of shit that People's Daily China posts on Twitter. That's the good kind of propaganda.
Is it? Where it's just like happy people in China being happy?
And like animals doing like cute things, yeah. Like that's the paper that Mao used to like write in. You know what I mean?
The People's Daily?
People's Daily China, like that was like that was like the official newspaper.
Official mouthpiece.
Yeah.
What's
and
the
now
state
it's just
newspaper
like
now?
What's that?
What's the state newspaper now?
I mean, I think it's still People's Daily. I think, but like
That's
now,
like,
but
got
it's
a
just
wing
like
that's
they
all about-
know how to do online propaganda. So it's just like it's literally just like super heartwarming. Like videos
Look at
and
this
stuff.
little boy who has never tried a spicy pepper before, and he's
Yeah.
just like, oh, and you're just like, oh man, I should move to China and become
Yeah.
a communist.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. It rules. Yeah, look at People's Daily. Here we go. Yeah, it's still the largest newspaper in China, it says. But yeah, they just show like all of these like cool little like buildings and stuff, all these building projects, you know. You got cute little animals doing cute little animal things, you know. People enjoying the outside. It's great. Yeah, these hashtag chipmunks look so adorable, nibbling on their favorite goodies in Shenyang, northeast China's Liaoning province. Hashtag cuteness overload.
I didn't realize they had chipmunks over there.
Yeah, of course.
No, don't say of course, because my cousins from California had never seen a chipmunk when they came out here. They're not everywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you think chipmunks are ubiquitous. They're not. Like,
Yeah,
and I was like, well, what about
rodent.
Alvin and the Chipmunks? And they were like, yeah, I thought they were made up. I thought it was a made-up animal.
Okay, I gotta look at the natural habitat of the chipmunk.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. This was Northern California. I don't know.
Were they yanking your chain? Let's see.
The first thing that came up when I looked up chipmunk was chipmunk repellent. Who's trying to repel chipmunks?
Yeah.
Yeah, found in eastern North America.
Chipmunks are found in North America with the exception of the Siberian chipmunk, which is found primarily in Asia.
Sure, but if you look at a map of the United States, see?
Oh yeah, well, look at that.
Yeah, they're not everywhere. Not everybody's got them.
Yeah, but the Siberian chipmunk is in China. Yep. Russia, China, Korea.
What does a
and
Siberian chipmunk look like? Oh, basically the same as a chipmunk.
Yeah. Yeah, they look almost exactly the same.
Let's see. They were imported to Japan from South Korea as a pet. Or imported from South Korea and introduced to Europe as a pet in the 1960s.
Interesting.
So now you can find them introduced in like the Netherlands and Germany and Belgium. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I like chipmunks personally.
Yeah, chipmunks are cool.
They've got a great little vibe, those guys.
Yeah, they sure do. And honestly, you know what? I guess I don't feel. I guess I understand the confusion of your family, because chipmunk is a very fake sounding animal name.
Yeah, I mean it's a goofy little animal.
Yep.
You know, let's see.
Yep.
It's from Ojibwa.
Okay.
Ojibwe, I think is how you say that, or Ojibwa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Ojibwe.
And Ajidamoon, which fucking translates to one who descends trees headlong.
Okay.
And so it's always interesting to me to hear the way that that English folks during the colonial era,
Yeah.
the lengths to which they went to like not properly pronounce things.
Yep.
Like someone was like, this is Ajidamoon. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
chipmunk. Yeah, got it. Okay, I'm writing it down chipmunk, and that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be.
Done. Chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
There we go.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not renowned folks from that part of the world for our ability to absorb and reflect upon cultural differences.
No, or respect them, or give them due deference. You know.
Fighting wars of the world over for spices and then refusing to use them. It's truly
Yeah, literally just to sell the spices,
just to
not
sell
use
them.
them.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't eat coriander.
Yeah.
Cardamom?
Yeah.
What's that? I'm not eating
No.
that.
Nope. Mushy peas.
Yeah,
Abash.
I'm gonna eat meat pies and brown sauce.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
And blood sausage.
Yeah, man. No, I'm gonna have a plain piece of fried fish. If you want flavor, put some vinegar on it.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that does fuck. I had
Oh, yeah, I do like
the
that.
most delicious fish and
Yeah,
chips I've had
listen.
in years the other day.
Listen, there's a lot of shit that you can talk about the Brits and British cuisine, but they hit an absolute no doubt grand slam with fish and chips.
Yeah, the fried seafood thing in general, which
Yeah,
I think
now they do fuck it up by not using tartar sauce.
Yeah, tartar sauce is fantastic, but the vinegar is also good. And
Yeah, I throw vinegar on there. You know?
yeah, absolutely.
Vinegar, lemon, and then the tartar sauce. Bam.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
Salt and pepper too. Yeah.
Salt, pepper, ketchup, dude.
No,
I
fucking
wouldn't dip
hell,
something in ketchup.
man.
There's people that dip their fish and chips in ketchup.
I know, I've
it.
seen that shit, dude. I've seen them do that shit. Fucking nasty.
I mean, you're anti-ketchup, period, but
Yeah.
I will eat ketchup on French fries and stuff, but on fish, crazy,
Yeah.
absolute crazy.
Yeah, we
level
need
shit.
a cultural revolution about the evils of ketchup. You know.
Well, I think we at least need to limit it. You know, I think you and I may be less extreme on the ketchup issue than you, as is probably predictable. But
Yeah.
you
are also a disrespecter of the condiment.
What are you talking about? I love condiments. I'm more.
I said of the condiment, of ketchup.
Yeah. I think that it's got limited applications and it should be restricted.
Yeah.
I think ketchup on French fries is absolutely fantastic.
No.
I really do. I think that a hot, fresh French fry with a nice, salty, sweet ketchup is.
Prison.
I'll put it on a burger. I like it on a burger.
Prison.
Yeah, and then that's basically that.
Yeah.
You could convince me to, if I had nothing else, you could convince me to dip a chicken tender in it.
Oh God. No.
But I'd prefer like a honey mustard or like a hot sauce.
I'll eat the chicken tender. Sans anything before I dip it in ketchup.
You just want a dry tendy?
I don't want that, but I want it more than ketchup.
You're a barbecue sauce guy.
Yep. Barbecue sauce.
Evan likes a
correct.
barbecue sauce.
Yep.
Like a smoky sweet.
A dip in mustard's good too.
Yeah, mustard's
Yeah.
mustard's the king of condiments.
Yeah.
We're floundering here, huh? Dude, I have done nothing but play Elden Ring and go to work for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I'm at the point now where I'm probably the next time I play, it's going to be Star Scourge Radon time.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, which for me last time. Now I never There were like 4 or 5 major bosses that I know of that I didn't get to yet, in my first playthrough.
Yep.
So I by no means make any claims to be like, I'm not tried and tested at this point. But Radon I did beat, and Radon took me forever. Until I like figured out like the main kind of conceit of that fight. And then I realized that you could like summon like 1 million NPCs to help you.
Yeah.
Which actually is kick-ass, and even though people like are like, oh, no summons, in that fight, it's so awesome to see that you should use the summons. It's very cool. I think personally, it makes it doesn't even make it that much easier, but it does make for a spectacle.
Yes.
Very, very cool. Anyhow, I don't really know what else is going on in the world.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Drop top. Huh. Brr. Eva. Knievel. They told me stop buying all these fancy cars. They told me please take all your diamonds off. I'm getting too rich to fly commercial flights. They wanna lock me up like Suge Knight. I know that bitch want me to go for that, but I'm too rich to put my dick in that. Then hit that bitch way back, I gave her back. They love my drip, I'm staying taxed.
I'm a CEO, I keep it cordial with an artist. I just don't politic. These women been giving me compliments. Focus, I can't acknowledge this. Astonishment. Look at how the game transformed overnight. Feel like I was just getting rid of my rights. Look at how the ice hitting under them lights. Married to the game, we ain't throwing no rice. All gray sweats with the white G-Nights. Ain't too much change, got too much change. Come to think about it, I was looking at life. Stack, invest, nigga, don't just rap. Talking about dap, nigga, can't do that. Fetch me the keys, I mean remote. Car got a button, I'm about to float. I'm organized, looking organized, cause the front of the house is like a parking lot. Take off the shirt, check out the work. Buy the scribble like a marker lot. Bandana Louis, no vest and a fully. Buying dogs, I'm investing in bullets. I came from there, I perfected my jugging. Diamond teeth, got a watch full of boogers. Got a chef, vegetarian cooking. Cameraman, get professional footage.
They told me stop buying all these fancy cars. They told me please take all your diamonds off. I'm getting too rich to fly commercial flights. They wanna lock me up like Suge Knight. I know that bitch want me to go for that, but I'm too rich to put my dick in that. Then hit that bitch way back, I gave her back. They love my drip, I'm staying taxed. The world's most hateable, currently unavailable. Solar roof, I'm hater-proof. Pull a watch what the haters do. Gucci's antisocial, bipolar, he's unrelatable. Heard he wrote a novel, got labels, but you can't label him. Independent labels, they model him and they study him. Hood rich lingo, he model, but he not studying them. Northern people come round, he flicks, start talking southerner. Moving like the governor, fuck it, bitch, I'm the governor. I'm the new pussy, fuck it, the new 50. I'm the new baby, fuck it, the new Jimmy. Big rock frigid, fucking up hoes' vision. Coupe, no ceiling, ceiling is gon' miss. They told me stop buying all these fancy cars. They told me please take all your diamonds off. I'm getting too rich to fly commercial flights. They wanna lock me up like Suge Knight. I know that bitch want me to go for that, but I'm too rich to put my dick in that. Then hit that bitch way back, I gave her back. They love my drip, I'm staying taxed.
Yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing good going on ever, in any way, shape, or form. We are officially at the point of the presidential election when they're just desperately trying to get celebrities to endorse Biden, considering how badly he's been floundering. And it's really funny that Trump really doesn't seem to be running the best campaign either.
Yeah, well, nobody should be surprised by that.
Yeah.
I think that we tend to. He's been built up so much to be this like unstoppable like right wing juggernaut.
Yeah.
When like people forget, like he is a fucking idiot. Like
Yeah.
It's just that we're trying to pit an idiot against like a fucking senile
Oh, dude.
like brain dead, fucking
Dude,
husk man. And it,
Biden appears to be rapidly deteriorating even further before our eyes. First, I mean, he's on, like, face number, like, 20 in seemingly the last 2 years.
yeah, he's been getting work done for sure.
Dude, yeah.
He doesn't want to look old.
Yeah, there was a recent picture that came out of him that, did he looks like he's wearing a fucking mask from Spirit Halloween or something? He is getting facelifts apparently, seemingly weekly at this point.
Yeah. He's getting his face, or maybe it's just like Botox, because I feel like people would notice if he was recovering from like major.
Yeah. I think he's definitely had facelifts. But yeah, I think he's probably also getting like Botox injections and shit, because he is getting this insane glossy sheen on his face lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so what they ran out with the Jack Black endorsement just the other day. Jack Black did some like big like campaign thing with Joe Biden, and apparently they've been trying to get like a lot of other like musicians to endorse him, to very, very mixed results. But I know fucking like Chappelle Roan was reached out to do something for him.
It's Chapel Roan, just so you know.
I always thought it was Chappelle Roan.
Yeah, a lot of people do. You're gonna get clowned on for that.
No, man, it's Chappelle.
Buddy, I saw her live. I'm just letting you know. It's
Did you really?
Yeah, it's Chapel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
and you know, I'm not trying to act because I was there and I was with nothing but women, and I looked around. I was like, hey, like, is it Chapel or Chappelle? And they were like, it's Chapel, and I was like, okay, like, so
Great,
I had to ask, but like, yeah, it's Chapel Roan. She spells it fucking weird.
But... Yeah. But anyway, so she was reached out to do like some Pride event, I guess, and just like told him to fuck off. But there's they're officially desperately clawing for celebrity endorsement stage of the floundering campaign as horrors continue to persist and come out of Gaza and the destruction of Rafah. So, yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Always love news coming out of that part of the world. It's just always good and never horrifying.
Yep.
Chapel Roan is interesting.
I like a lot of like female synth pop, but can't do that.
I don't know. I didn't find it particularly compelling. A lot of people are really into it. She's got the camp factor, which I think a lot of people really connect to. Like the costumes and stuff, and I think that went a long way with like Lady Gaga when she was taking off. But I think like Lady Gaga is like pretty prodigiously talented, and I like some Gaga stuff, but I don't really care for Chapel Roan. I don't dislike it either. It's just sort of, to me, it just feels kind of like, all right.
It feels very industry plantish.
Yeah,
to me.
she does have one song, and this is all just from seeing her live. Like I haven't listened to her on record, but where the chorus is like something like "It's a feminine phenomenon," which I like that. I think that's like a feminine phenomenon. It's a feminine.
Yeah, I got it.
and that was fun. Saying that live.
Yeah.
You know, yelling that out. I didn't even really know the song, but I was singing.
Yeah.
I had a couple edibles, so what? I was feeling pretty into it at the time.
Yeah.
You know who was great though was Meg Thee Stallion. I would see her live anytime.
Yeah, you're talking about Boston Calling here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
Yep. But yeah, no, I got very industry plant vibes from Chapel Roan.
Well, everybody's an industry plant, dude. Like, if you're famous, if you get to that level,
not necessarily,
but pretty much necessarily. Like almost everybody. So close to everybody that it's not worth. I don't. Think
but for me, it's definitely Chapel Roan, and the other one is fucking Sabrina Carpenter. It's just like both of them go from both of them just like all of a sudden are like out of nowhere, like within like just like a couple weeks, it seemingly became like two of the biggest musicians or like two of the biggest performance artists in the world.
Yeah. So Sabrina Carpenter, I've heard the name, but I always just think of Karen Carpenter.
Yeah. Yeah, like
I don't really know Sabrina Carpenter. She's from Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know she dates Barry Keoghan.
A
weird Irish dude.
Yeah.
Always plays weird little guys.
Since late 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah. Do you know? I guess we should talk about our boy Justin Timberlake, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, he fell for one of the classic blunders, which is don't get behind the wheel of your car.
How the fuck are you gonna get an OUI when you're that rich?
Yeah, have somebody drive you. That's
fucking like
if you're a multi-billionaire, you have no excuse. People do it because it's well. I think honestly though, I think it's probably for the same reasons that people that aren't fabulously rich get them, which is just like an overinflated sense of what you're capable of, and I think when you are intoxicated, like your sense of how much other people notice that is wildly different from reality. Yeah. So, I don't know if I didn't read too much in the story. I don't know if it was a checkpoint or if he specifically got flagged because he was
apparently. I think he got pulled over and let me see. I think the cop was like super young and didn't even know who he was.
I read that and he was like, "This is going to ruin the tour." And the cop was like, "What tour?" And he's like, "The world tour." Yeah. I know all the blurbs, but
dude, that was an amazing, absolutely goated mugshot too. That man had been crying.
It's a meme at this point now.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame him. It happened to me. I was crying.
Oh.
The thing is, you got to pay for. If you're not a celebrity, your mugshot is sealed. But newspapers will pay money to get your mugshot, and then they'll fucking because like you could go on and pay money to get mine. Like you could do it. I've considered it because I'd like a copy of it, but I don't know. If it was free, I would want it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, your shit, unless you make the newspaper and some news outlet is willing to pay for it and then print it, like you're out of luck. You can't just Google it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Locked up, sealed up.
Yeah.
Well, it's a stupid thing to do, and it's one of the few times where I like legitimately am like, oh, that's a dub by the police. Like, just don't drive drunk, man. Like it's so avoidable, even if you're not filthy rich. And such a fucking silly risk to take. And like the thing is, most people that get caught doing it, it's not like you're getting caught on your first time. I would assume that's pretty rare. So it's people
you're getting caught on your 20th time.
Yeah, if that. And so just don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Call an Uber, call a friend, sleep in your car. Like, don't sleep in your car with the ignition on.
Sleeping in your car can also not be a great
keys can't be in the ignition.
Yeah.
Because even if you're just trying to... So don't do it in the hot or the cold, because you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
But if you live in a beautiful, temperate climate, and you can get away with it. But just don't drive.
Yeah.
I guess is the point.
Yeah. And definitely don't do it if you have enough money that you could pay literally
any
amount
if you're...
to have
he could probably have called in a helicopter to pick him up. But so people think that, like, I'm fine. Yeah. And I brought my whatever sports car or whatever, and I want to drive it, It's like, just... You could literally leave. You could, when you're that rich, just park it wherever, and if it gets impounded, it's just not a problem.
Yeah.
It's just not a problem. You can get it back, and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Leave it parked in front of the restaurant overnight, so it gets towed.
Have your assistant pick it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Call a driver. Call an Uber. You can afford an Uber.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you don't want to deal with it because you're Justin Timberlake, and you don't want them to be like, "Oh my God, you're Justin Timberlake."
Oh, I'm assuming there's a rich person service for that kind of shit, like the Raya for ride sharing.
Dude, I just realized that there's magnets in my computer because this little piece of metal that I had just stuck to my computer. That's probably not good.
That's really not good. You're not supposed to.
No, it's the magnets to hold it shut because it's a laptop.
Okay, yeah, don't attach magnets to your PC.
It's not a PC. It's just the magnets. It's just the magnets that hold the fucking lid closed.
Oh yeah.
That's fine, I think.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put magnets on your computer.
No, I'm not touching magnets, anything. You think I'm just over here fucking playing with a rare earth magnet?
That's what you just said.
No, I said these pieces of metal stuck to the computer.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go, yeah.
It's a little Allen wrench.
Okay, gotcha.
That I used to put this desk together. All right, Dad?
Yeah.
Don't put magnets on there. I know.
Okay, just saying.
Tomorrow, I'm like, dude, I need a new computer. I'd put magnets all over it.
Yeah, my oppositional defiance disorder led me to buy the biggest magnet I could find and clip it right to that bad boy.
I'll fucking show him.
Yeah. Telling me not to fucking attach my lap.
See, it's fine. Oh no.
Fuck my screen.
Oh my god. Well, so anyway, so we're sorry. It's been hot, and it's been like having a snow day, honestly.
Yeah.
Except a snow day wouldn't have been as debilitating in this scenario because I could just turn the heat up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hopefully if you're living in the northeastern corridor, stay cool if you're still experiencing heat like Evan is, or enjoy that it's finally gone like it is for me. But it'll be back. It's just I think this is just the new normal, the new reality.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And if it keeps happening, I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of scenario where I move my recording equipment. It's just this is like the quietest corner of the house.
Yeah.
But I guess I could just tell everyone to shut the fuck up and record downstairs or something.
Yeah, just in your room or something.
Yeah. Well, what else? Well, thank you to everybody that listened to part 2 of my King Leopold series, which is dark and, kind of heavy subject matter. I had some feedback on that, like, oh man, like people that had never listened to the show, like decided that last week was like the time to check it out.
The first episode they listened to was
part 2. They were like, is this what it's always like? And I was like, no, like this is a heavy one. Sometimes, but like
we've got a lot of heavy episodes. We used to do that more often in the early days.
We did a lot more heavy shit early. I mean, we just did a lot more. I think the thing is this. I think we did a lot more topical stuff in the early days, but we were also holding ourselves to lower standards of academic integrity. So just because we had just started out and we didn't care as much about like the level of research that went into stuff. So it's just it's been an interesting shift. Realizing that the work on the show in some ways gets like, troubleshooting how to edit and stuff was so much for me at the start, but like now it's purely just like getting the data, the raw data that's like presenting the roadblock. It's interesting. Yeah.
And then putting it all into a cohesive narrative.
Yeah.
Well. Yep. All right. Well, anyway, thank you guys for listening. We'll get back to you with a returning series next time, hopefully. And, if you like the podcast and you'd like to support us, you can find us on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/leftunread. You can contribute a small monthly amount to help keep the podcast going. And once we get to about 50 subscribers, we'll start giving you some free, or not free, actually some paid content for the subscribers only.
Yeah, it's free, but it's behind a paywall.
Yeah.
It's free if you pay for it.
It's free if you've already paid.
And
if you can't support us that way, you can support us in other ways. You can help us spread by word of mouth. You can tell people about us. And you can also rate and review us on your podcast app of choice. If you do that, it helps us get boosted in the algorithm. So we appreciate that as well.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Pay us.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. And we'll catch you again next week on another exciting edition of Left Unread.
Peace.
I can make money from the comfort of my sofa. So much drive. So much drive. Now this is where the video starts. I can make money from the comfort of my sofa. So much drive, now I gotta get a chauffeur. One day I'll be big, but I know I'm getting closer. Call me Denzel, aka Big O. The world in my hands, cause I took it off your shoulders. Money on my feet, you know I got the shit from lower. I'm ballin' like Mike when you see him on a poster. Like, yeah, they gotta get one in my holster. Straight. Fuck around and catch a hot one. chain, what you think I brought the strap for?
Ain't no beating me, I'm blessing likes, money, dick, and dollar signs. No, you ain't gon' say it, blow your top, let's see what's on your mind. Ex nigga, let him go, cause how you bullet every time. 50 on my chest, I got like 40 on my penny line. If he said I did him dirty, sorry, but I needed mine. Doing crimes, he gon' do it for me, cause I'm super fine. Undermine, cooking bitches up, I'm eating every time. Get on your grind, bitches couldn't see me if you all combined. Huh.
Fuck around and catch a hot one till your temple hold. Ain't shit changed, but the number on my front door. Fuck around and catch a hot one till your temple hold. Got a new chain, what you think I brought the strap for?
Fuck a new chain, I got a new house. Oh, that's your boo thing, she need a new mouth. I flashed the gold fangs, that's just my root canal. Every time I get dressed, I gotta move my bounce. Shut up now. No kiss again, full of them niggas. My bulletproof vest is made out of chinchilla. Walk through the trenches, no need for the hitters. I flip a little milli, I caught me a villa. Diamonds and silly, more ice than vanilla. Got a rookie whoop, but take a vanilla. Walk on my section, you need an umbrella. Got this shit lit and we never gon' let her.
Fuck around and catch a hot one till your temple hold. Ain't shit changed, but the number on my front door. Fuck around and catch a hot one till your temple hold. Got a new chain, what you think I brought the strap for?
That was it, though.